Yeah, I enjoyed my vacation. Palm Springs was very good. Yeah, I think I should start making YouTube videos again. It's been a long time since my last one, and there I ranked all the Star Wars movies from worst to best, which did very good. So maybe today I should start a video. How about I review that Black Widow movie? A very interesting film that critics and audiences don't seem to agree on. I thought it was decent enough, but it does have a few flaws and it would be interesting to talk about. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Okay, bye. Wrong number, I don't know who the hell that was. But anyways, sit back, relax, and let's begin. I know this video is coming a little bit late. Literally a week late. 1 week. But overall, I've seen this movie twice, and I have enjoyed it, so I thought I actually review it today, right now, a week later after it came out. But hey, if you can make a movie that was supposed to come out 5 years ago and make it after the character is dead, I'm sure you can make a video a week off schedule. So let's start out with the good. And I thought it was a decent Marvel movie. There has been better films, but this is definitely not one of the worst. I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. The action is very good. I thought all the actors do a good job with their roles. Whether they're doing emotional moments or supposed to be doing comedic moments, I thought all of them do a good job with those things. My favorite character has to be David Harbour's character. I really like Stranger Things, that TV show I think everyone forgot about because season 4 is taking so long. And it was nice to see him in a Marvel movie. I thought he was funny and stands out in every scene. So it can be funny at times, it can be very sad at times, which is basically what you can say for every single Marvel movie, besides Iron Man 2. And I also thought that this was a decent blockbuster overall. It has some good writing in there. I mean, not all good writing, I'll get into that later. But also has some very good complex characters. I thought it had some great action. And I also like the music. The music in Marvel movies is always fairly good. So when we get to the end, I thought it has some great stuff about it. I thought it was a decent Marvel movie. But when it comes to being compared to the other Marvel films, I don't think it nearly holds up as the top 10. Definitely not one of the best Marvel films, and after waiting 2 years to get another film from this studio, it can kind of get a little bit disappointing, just a little bit. A fun and enjoyable Marvel film that has some sad moments, has some funny moments, and has some good writing. It can also have a few flaws. So let's go on to the bad. And it's not supposed to be a smart movie by any means, but there's a lot of plot holes and a lot of plot points I just do not find that convincing. It can be very unrealistic at times. And one thing you have to remember when reviewing this movie is that it's a blockbuster. It's not supposed to be a smart movie like David Fincher movies or Christopher Nolan movies. Actually, is Christopher Nolan movie smart? Because on one hand, it's a blockbuster. On the other, it's very complicated storytelling, and they do a good job pacing. Anyways, it's a blockbuster, so it's not supposed to be a smart movie. It's not supposed to, be a realistic film. So that's what you can say about this movie when I tell you that some of the writing's a little bit off. I thought some things are very unrealistic in this film. So at the end, it's a blockbuster, and it's not that smart. It's just supposed to entertain you. So it's a good movie. But when you get to the plot itself, some of the stuff can be a little bit unrealistic. Like this guy having about like 300 spies around the world who are supposed to cause war. How? I have no idea. And they don't really explain it that much, what the villain's plan is, what his motivations are. I mean, obviously you shouldn't be thinking about these movies too much. But when it comes to the plot itself, it can be a little bit dumb. I thought this could work as just a revenge story. It could work very well as this nice revenge story where these people are trying to kill this person who does some terrible things. When it gets to the family's story and how they were Russian spies and all that, I thought that could be very good too. But when it comes to the villain's motivation and it gets to the high stakes, I thought that's where it falls flat. And also, when it comes to Taskmaster, it's just a boring, one-dimensional assassin. When it comes to, what's his name again? Dreykov. Sorry, I had to look that up because I can't remember his name. He is very one-dimensional too. But at the end, I thought it was still a decent movie, and that's it for the bad. So let's go on to my final ranking. And I thought this was a good enough movie. I wouldn't call it a great movie. I mean, I wouldn't call it some of the best of Marvel movies, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was decent and fun enough. It could be funny at times, it could be sad at times, but it can also be a very entertaining, emotional, funny, and good movie that has a few flaws. I thought it takes a little bit long for them to move the story forward. The first 15 minutes is basically dedicated for explaining why this family hates each other or all that. But when it comes to the end, besides the long time they take to move the story forward, even though there's some one-dimensional characters, and even though the plot doesn't really add up, this was a decent Marvel movie with great action, good actors, great characters that are very well written, and a good revenge story that I thought makes this a very good Marvel movie. Not one of the best. You cannot put your expectations into thinking this is going to be the best Marvel movie, but it's definitely not the worst. I give it an 8 out of 10, or to be more specific, an 8.3 out of 10. And tell me if you enjoyed the movie. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more from me. Tomorrow I'll be reviewing Escape Room 2 Tournament of Champions. I'm probably one of the only people in the world who like Escape Room 1, and I did watch the sequel. And very soon I'll be doing episode 3 on bad movies. It's kind of on hiatus right now, but I will be making episode 3 very soon. This has been Scofield Studios, where you're the audience, and cut.